are very much a part of this deal, and I think that the biggest question is, will the FCC approve this deal? Because obviously, in the prior deal, it was slogging along for a long time out there. But I really think ultimately, this is all about the survival of cable right now, because they're just losing so much subscribership to the streaming services, and they realize that consolidation has to happen for their survival. So I think this is a Hail Mary, and it's a deal that really has to happen. I think there's a lot of pressure on the FCC to allow this to happen, but only time will tell if it's really going to be pulled off or not.
It's interesting, though, because, we know that Comcast obviously pulled out of the deal because of some of these anti-competition concerns, regulation concerns. Do you really think that it's going to get across the line? I mean, there's not just one regulator that's involved, of course, in this whole process.
I wish the Comcast deal went a little further ahead to see what the what the real concerns were, because we never really got the full exposure on that. I mean, what are they really concerned about? A monopolistic entity that's going to have price control over subscribers and unfair advantages over the competition. I don't really see that happening. Again, I have to emphasize, I just think that the FCC, my guess is it will be approved by the end of the year. The deal will go through, because I think the FCC is also giving some more leniency to these cable outfits because they realize that with the advent of streaming services, they really need to survive, and without these mergers and consolidations that are across the board and happening in the United States, and also we're hearing whispers of it in Europe as well. Without that, I think these companies are going to be extinct within 5 to 10 years, and have a lot of problems that we can't even account for right now because of the mass exodus of subscribers over to the streaming unplugged services that we're seeing here in the United States.
So, this consolidation to survive, I mean, this is an industry which is clearly under threat. This is something, obviously, that people like John Malone, which is Charter, who is Charter's biggest shareholder, something that he's been advocating for some time now. But the incoming CEO and also chairman at Charter, Tom Rutledge, is promising, he says, among other things, no caps on data that consumers can use, and also no usage-based broadband pricing. Do you think he's going to be able to stick to those promises?
I think he has to, because I think that there's going to be so much competition from the streaming services that are permitting this, that he has to find a way to work this out. I mean, the promises are definitely big in nature, but he's also talking about cloud-based programming where services like Netflix are going to be much more accessible, within the TV bundles. I think he has to find a way to make this work. There are some big challenges ahead. I don't, there's a lot of complexities to these deals, but it's a must, but it's a must to make this work.
Can it make a dentist